Article 10. Duties on student day are the duties of our unit student to which are on of these regular reference. Come and permitted consult the unit website in order to be informed about the rules that govern the institute and its conduct within it, as well as being aware of news, apes, and other aspects that unit consider they should be counted for the unit community. Ignorance of this information does not exempt a student for complex inscription. Article 12. Registration requirements for enrollment in an undergraduate academic program. The interested party must meet the following requirements. For enrollment in a postgraduate academic program, an interested student must meet the following requirements and fill out the registration form. Paragraph 3. A student may register in person via electronic means and or sending the documents in register may according to the requirements of its program. Second paragraph. Foreign applies covered by international agreements may register and establish in the respective agreement and other regulations on force. Article 13. Acts the unit acts the academic program is open to those who in the acres of equal opportunities demonstrate that they have the requisite skill and meet the academic conditions requiring in head case regard of race, age, sex, or socio-economic status. They force in order to admit as unit student there is applicant must undergo the selection process and meet the requirements of a program and the business. Article 16. Leveling those admit to undergraduate program may be classed according to the policy established by the academic authorities with the object of identifying if they require additional support. Leveling or support the start day academic program. A student regulars for those admitted to postgraduate program, the faculty coincide as proposed by curriculum committees of the program may establish additional academic activities that do current in or the guard the appropriate academic level. Article 18. Obligating the enrolled the select applicants adhering the admission status and must make use the registration free with the deadlines established by units. Otherwise, they will lose the status of admitted. Paragraph. The applicant admitted to the unit program who with rank of international academic exaggerate because he has been called the compulsory military or civil service or for another reaction on forced murder duly proven has the to requisites in right for the oath of admission and registration of a court or the authority that makes its time the reservation of the quad and the postponement of the registration for up to 1 calendar years after 39 Munich University Corporation of the Good Unlimited, that they're sparing the validity of the registration and the reservation of the quad and the applicant with which to the admit must restart the registration admission the registration process. Chapter 5. Registration and other pecuniaries reads Article 19. Payment of service. A student must cancel all the dates previously determined by UNIMIT the precautionary rates established for the provision of the educational service. Article 31. Regis class UNIMIT classified enrolled in two categories. B. Extraordinary, the one that is made of the guidelines indicate. B. UNIMIT for ordinary. Enrolled and before the start of class of the pursued academic period. To be to enroll in this event, the student must make the corresponding course requiring be UNIMIT. Paragraph 3. Regular student for the second academic period of the student can enroll be electronic means valid at UNIMIT at demonstrating the payment of the corresponding writing according to the requirements of each program. In any case, the student must abs to conduct established in the enrolled contact in the beginning of its academic period. Second paragraph. Tweet free may vary from program the honored and from on location and honored in accord with what is established by the General Administration and Finance coin in the UNIMIT system. With the student records and avoid the transfer for one location the honored or from one program the honored, the must cancel and the time of starting hikes student in the new headquarters or for the new program. The difference in the value of the enrolled is agreed in the new headquarters or the new program. In the value of the tweet in lot and the heart or in new program to which or to which it is transferred, the difference may be paid to me for one period or to the ring the dice according to the case. Article 24. Regis renewal the enrolled converse and single academic period. The first on the student has enrolled for an academic period, she must renew the enrolled as the account established in the enrolled contract for each academic period cancel the value and register for academic use or the actives in you do not renew the enrolled, you lose the status of a student. Paragraph applicate. We have find in for or in part the value of the tweet with or following the entire process or the same. May avoid the renewal of the person definite by the administrator the finance coinciding of the hierarchies or be those who do their times in accord with the expert consideration of the hierarchies. Chapter 6. Transfers of other institutes of higher education. Article 26. Transfer. Transfer may only be requested when the interest part comes from a higher education institution or its equivalent in accord with current legal regulations duties. Authorities be the Ministry of National Education or be those who do their times. Provide that the academic program has a quality record. Paragraph reads, requires to recognize the transfer. The interest part must meet the following requirements. Article 27. Criteria to authorize the transfer for the purpose of the transfer process units. We take into account C. For the transfer, the student must have avoided a minute average the 3 point, or this equivalent in the used date at Durham Institute. Article 28. Minimum of academic credits. Those who enter uni minute be transferred must student at least 50% of the academic grades of the respective program in order to grade in accordance with the province of the present article. However, the here what academic points my student notes case and recommend the admission of the student to the head or chapter 18 refer and re-entry. Article 33. Criteria the authors the refund. The student must reckon the refund in grade before the council of the corresponding faculty, the regional center, or governed at the Article 24. Re-entry. The student must enroll and take at least the subject faith in the province period. Article 25. A student plan in case of refund or re-enter to request reimbursement or re-entry. The student must submit to me current that is the age at the time or re-entry or reimbursement to that they must take at the unit that are part of this that they have not take readiness of the leave at with correspond. Chapter 9. Universe Exchange. Paragraph reproduces to authors the universe exchange. The student would with the card or part of high student in a North Institute of the Higher Education in Colombia or abroad must submit the corresponding application to the program direct of the choose would do high time at the hairs annexing the following information and the documents. Article 28. Origins of the parents in case exam. Always on the exam and approves the student must enroll subject in unit and following the odds conditions established in the A grade with the institute involved. In third unit undertakes they keep the linked as a student during the time of the exam and to record the note of the unit province authorities be the direct the old program or be to would do their time the key headward and the their image support. They be the student in the place to with him movies. Provided he has proved subject duly certificate with the institute in which the examiner and his and obtain a certificate of good conduct during the time he remained in the institute. Chapter 10. approves and supports. Paragraph. Unit may reconcile all valid content, skip all or the similar archives in the process of education, forward and human development. Valid be the director of the program and approved be the academic council of Unimed headquarters. Article 41. Approved in case of transfer. The student must have the approved products before entering Unimed and my regs validated or supervised before or during the first academic period of study in the and pay the pecuniary registered my own applicant. Article 42. Approving in case of transfer. Only in case of transfer between different programs, the approved student will generate finance costs. The student must advance the approved producer before entering the new program. Article 43. Perform all validates or superfincings. Validate or proference that in understood and the one to which a student voluntarily submit with because of his province trained professional experience or student. Consider that it must be examined for person and particular. Article 44. Rules apply to valid or superfice. The student must pay the bulk of the test be union before pressing it. The test must cover all the components of the curriculum for the corresponding use. If the student presents the days and does not obtain a minute grade the 3.5, it will be understood that the use was not approved or valid and therefore the student must take it is required to count the requirements of the respective program. Paragraph. Students may not aspire the proficiency process which they have been approved 50% of the academic credits of the respective program. Carpet 11. Academic ranking. Article 47. Academic credit. A credit is equivalent to 48 hours of academic work of the student, which include the hours with direct accompaniment of the teacher and other hours that the student must use the independent student partake of the other activities. They are necessary to achieve the learning goals, not include those intended for the presence of the final evaluation text.